we'll be doing road analysis, network analysis, sorry. So what we'll be doing basically today, we'll be preparing the data for network analysis. Alright? So we may just prepare data, then next we'll come and work on this. So to prepare data, you need locational data to be able to use that. Alright? So first, we want to prepare the building. So for the building now, you convert these 2 points. So you search for polygon to point. Have you done that? So polygon to point. Have you seen it? Where is it? Where? Feature to point. Will this work on polygon? Let's see. Click on it, let's see. Go down. Yes. So let's see if this will work. So you bring in the building data. Yeah, it should work. So bring in the building, not gel. The up one. Yes. So it's going to convert these polygons to a 0.5. So click on OK if you don't want to choose a location. So you see, each of these buildings now, on the center, it takes the center and converts it to point. Do you get? So now that it has converted to point, you remove this so that we leave only the point, because what we'll be using more will be the points, isn't it? Okay. So you see, these are all the build-up that are available that are now points everywhere. Do you see? All the buildings have been converted to points. So zoom down so that you see it well. So all the buildings that were found, there are buildings here. There are buildings here, but just that the data, we don't have data of. If not, there, all these roads shows that they are building there. They are building, just that we don't have the whole built-up data. All right. So now next is we work on the road. Now the way this road is, it cannot be used for network analysis at the moment. So we have to work on it. So to do that, you remember we did something on dissolve, right? So we'll go to dissolve. And then we'll bring in the road layers. And then we'll just click on OK. And then click on OK. How are you doing? Where are you? Kashi bachi. So, kabela shigama tabaya bidaro bra. I'll meet you there. So click on OK. Have you done that? So now this is the road we have now, eh? And you remember if we If we check the road, you see that all of them is now 1, isn't it? The whole of them is 1 now. Editor. Editor, they up. The dissolve. Road dissolve. Just click on continue. So click on any of the road there, you see that all of them are selected. So turn off your editor. Stop editing. So you go to search button now and search future to line. Future to line, so select it, and then you bring in the dissolve road, and let's give it a location now. So we'll say network. So I'm going to create a folder. Click on the folder now. No. Yes. So you create a folder. Go back. Then you can create a folder. Click on this. This will create a folder. No, the next one. Yes. So you name it network analysis. Space. Yes. Okay. So enter inside the network analysis. And you have not entered now. You have to be inside. So now here you put road. Because it's road we just work on now. So you click on OK. So you can remove the two first road. Yeah, okay. Then you remove the other one and the other one. So you leave only this one and remove the rest. No, remove the road up. That J road. Is that a road? That is a point. I remove that one. Remove it like completely. And remove the other one. No, that one down. Yes. Okay, so now you right click on this and export it to that network analysis folder. The network analysis, the folder you just created now. Alpha. Alpha. People there. Come with you. So, right click on this point to this thing and this one. Name it point. Or just a building. Yes. Yeah, still okay. So it's going to okay. So it's going to export all of the points. So you can remove the feature to this also. The that gel feature point now, the one up. Go up. Yes. So with this now, your first set of data is prepared. Now next is we enter the road now, right click and go to properties. Open, not properties, open attribute. So we'll be creating some certain things inside here. First, we'll be creating the speed of road. And also, well, we're doing this as an example and tutorial, so we're going to use one speed, which will be 40,000 per hour, right? That is 40 kilometers per hour, right? So there are roads of 80 kilometers, 120, and the rest, but we're going to just use the same speed for tutorial sake. So you create a new field, add new field, and we name it speed. And it's going to be float. Then you're okay. Once you're okay, you right click on it the way we normally do to calculate. No. See now. Click here, then right click. Go to field calculator. So speed put equals to 40,000. Just put 40,000. So what is the formula for calculating distance or time? How do we calculate time? The distance is speed over the time is speed over. Let's check the formula for time. Let's see. Just check the formula. I think it should be length times. Check what's the formula for speed. Let's Google it. Formula of time is what? Speed times what? Is speed times length or speed over time? Over length or something. I'm going to speak big grammar. So, add field. The formula of time we said is what? Distance of our speed. Okay. So we created time now. We this and we right click. We go to this. So here you said is what? Distance, which is this length in this case, divide by the speed, isn't it? Without the 40,000, no. Then I think it's either divide again by 60. I'm not sure. You divide or multiply by 60. But let's load this first and see what it gives us. So let's leave it like this. So it's saying 12 points. Because if you look at, we use the same this for each of the roads, so it's assuming the same distance. So click on OK. I think, but there's a way we'll multiply it by 60, I think so. The time now. I think so. That's what I'm trying to look at. I think either we need to multiply it by 60 or divide by 60. Then divide by 60, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, this should be it. This should be it. 0.2 in seconds. Because of the length. And all of this is determined by this. This is the length. If you look at the length is almost. Now, another thing that I want you to take note here, the shape length. Let's calculate the. Now, I'm looking at something. Let's add another thing. Let's add another field and calculate the shape length by ourselves. Let's calculate the shape length. Shape. Let me just use shape. Let's calculate it and see. Oh, okay, there is shape. Shape 2. So let's try calculate the shape, the length, and see. There is length. So let's calculate the length and be sure. So you see, the length this one gives us is wrong. So that's why we're having this result. So now we're going to recalculate this again. So do this, create another field. Yes, add another field. Just length, yeah. H. So float or double, anyone. So calculate. No, the length. Now you're calculating the length first. No. Make it blue. That's right click. Then no, field geometry. Calculate geometry. So that's length. So click on calculate. So you see now the length. You see the other one. The length are showing the same thing all through. Now this is now the length of our. So we'll now go back to calculate this. So go back to field calculator time now. So it's shape. So you cancel everything, yes. And do this our new shape now. Shape length, the length. Divide by the speed. Then divide by 60. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think this is it. But let's do without that one. Let's leave it in hour. If I'm not mistaken, so I'm coming. So let's remove the 60 and see. Just enter that. Yours is length. Yeah? So okay, you can see. No, not time. By the speed. By speed. We have speed now. This is it now. Okay. Yes. So we have that calculated. So now we are done with here. But mind you that the speed of each of your time, the length of your road, then the speed on that road. Like for example, now this expressway, this area Kano Road, the speed allowed on that road is different from the speed allowed for this Sokoto Road. Likewise, the speed allowed for the road inside ABU. Also, the speed allowed for other roads. Do you understand? So you must, if you're doing it, you must know each road and the speed allowed in that road. So that means you have to fill in those information correctly with yourself. This one we're only making assumption for learning purpose. All right. So now the next thing is we'll be creating network data set. I think that's where we'll end this thing so that it won't jam pack more. So you go to the catalog. So which folder do we put it in? We have network analysis, right? Good. So I have now bring my road here. I'm coming. I'm taking my road. I'm trying to bring all the road, the one we just walked on now. Okay. So now, where is your road? No, not this one. Where the network analysis? Go to network analysis. See the folder I'm seeing now. Now right click on the road now. So you see network, new network data set. So click on it. Now this new network data set is for shapefile. For future class, it also has how it's been done. So we're going to do for shapefile. If it's possible for us to meet tomorrow, we'll do for the future class, then we'll proceed into. So you click on it. So it's going to come up with, it's telling you road and new data set. So you can change it to say data set, any name that comes to your mind. So you go to next. Now, do you want to model turn in this network? You can leave it the way it is. There's a global turn, so you just leave it and go to next. So the default connectivity setting for network dataset establish connectivity only at coincidental endpoint of line feature during the build process. If you want to use different connectivity settings, click the connectivity button. So let's click the connectivity button. Now it is road. So let's just OK and leave it and go next. Go to next. So it's asking if we want to use elevation. We don't have any elevation data on this, so we'll leave it and go to what? Next. So here now is where we're going to specify attributes. Do you understand? Now we have length of the road. Now we'll add. Now what we're adding is, let's say, time. Let's just say time. And then the users is cost, the unit is meter, and then we'll leave every other thing the way it is. Okay. You say? Yes, cost, meters. Yeah, leave everything like that. So you click on OK, no, OK up. So click on evaluator. I didn't say you should go to next. Click on evaluator and just. Have you clicked on evaluator? So basically, for now, we'll leave everything the way they are. And click next. So here is asking for some things. Now, See, it's asking for travel mode. We didn't set it from this thing. Here we can actually add and say it's going to be car or anything. The name, let's say car or something, but let's leave that. No, 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 don't go back. I'm just trying to explain something. Now, can click and say car here. We're traveling by car. Okay, so you see car has been added. So distribution is that it's an automobile. Then the length is meter. U-turn allowed. And then we check parameter value, leave every other thing the way they are. Then we go to next. Now it's asking, do you want to establish driving direction for this? Now the problem is there is no driving directions on the data set. So you leave it the way it is, no. And then you come here and say finish. So, yes, next. And finish. So it's asking if you want network to be created. Will you like to build it now? So I will say yes. So it's going to build. And then it's asking me, do you also want to add all future? I say yes. So now, look at what it did. It created a node. You remember those nodes we were creating when we were digitizing road? Now, these are the nodes. See, all the nodes that were found on this road. Now, you see, I told you that all road must have nodes. You see, this one, a node between this one, this, a node between, see, look at something. A node between, this road is meeting the main road. So you see there is a node. This minor road has a node here and N. This has a node. Each of them has a two nodes. Now, this is to allow directions to occur. Okay? So this is now the network data set. Now, most of the times, if we used, let me show you something. You remember I told you that if we did not prepare the data, it's not going to work, right? Now, let's go to the very first road we created. I don't know where that road is. I think we call it Jalingo, right? So let's use this road to create network data set. Just watch. I'm just not going to do anything. I will just keep going. Now, this one is having direction. I don't know how, but it worked too. But it used to not work. But I think maybe somehow I've already been able to create a note on it. I don't know, but because it's my data. So it's also created. So this is how to create network data set. So we can use this to do shortest distance, all of that, and all of that, and all of that. So I will leave you here to prepare the data and do it so that tomorrow we'll do that of future class. Then we'll now go into the analysis, how to do shortest distance from one point to another.
Okay.
Do you understand? Any question?
So you think I should create a